For me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Is it on?
Oh, it's always on.
Can it hear me right now?
Nope. It only hears you when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
There was a goal set by a naive young man.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
And I said, hey, come and check out my new video.
Alexa, stop.
I'm good.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
I'm only pulling your leg.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology, so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes. Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
I was thinking of putting it there, but it works anywhere.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Let's just go completely mental. Oh my god. So that intro is actually so that intro was actually made by one of you guys. Yo, that Arthur one cracked me up, yo. That goddamn play that rock music and Arthur come out of nowhere. That was fantastic. I thought that was really funny. I'm gonna link the original comment or video down in the description. It'll be the top link, so go show some love. I thought that was pretty funny. So moving on to the actual video. So I made a video a while ago going over the fact that I recommended 6 guns you can get from the collection book, and a lot of you enjoyed that. You found it very helpful, and now you also asked if I could do traps. A lot of you are a bit iffy on traps, you don't know which ones to get and why. So I'm going to be showing you 6 traps that you should get from the collection book. So let's head over to said collection book and head over to traps. So we are going to start off with, I'm going to do an order which I recommend is the order you get them in. So like out of priority. So I'll start with most prioritized to least prioritized. So we're going to start off with floor traps, and we're going to go over to floor launcher. So floor launcher, this trap is always used when you place a 45-degree ramp. So when you're obviously building a base or defense, you put a wall up, then you throw a ramp, and then you put a floor underneath the ramp. And what you do is you put this floor launcher underneath on that floor tile, so it pushes the husks up into the 45 ramp, and they get pushed away. They get pushed back from the objective. So overall, this you use this on pretty much every single build you use. It's a very important trap because obviously, I mean, you could have other traps there, but this is the recommended one, and it also works along with the 45. So it's sort of a complement on complement trap. So if you're going to get any trap, this should be the first one you get because it has many uses and it's pretty much used in every single build. So I mean, what you can do is you can up the impact on it. It's definitely a good one. And you know, if you can't get the gold one for now though, I would recommend getting yourself at least a purple one just for the time being. So you know, it's a very good trap and I recommend it. Now moving on, secondly we have wall traps. So we are going to go for wall darts. That's the one. So wall darts are another one that I've used very regularly. This one's mainly used on, you know, retrieve the data. Obviously I put that build up yesterday, so you put it on the outside layers and it covers all the areas, but you can also place it on walls as they shoot through the 45s. So any build you do where you have the 45s and the floor launchers, you can put wall darts, and the wall darts on the wall behind the 45s will shoot through them and do that damage. So like I said, where the wall floor launchers push back the husks off them, off the 45s and backwards, the wall darts radius is a lot of tiles. 3 to 5 tiles, I can't remember properly, but you know, it will cover all the distance where the husk gets thrown back, so it does like a lot of damage. I mean, it's always there, it's always firing shots. It's definitely one of the better ones to have, and you know, that's why I recommend you get this as your second trap. And then moving on to our third trap, we are going to go to gas trap, the ultimate trap. So this is one of my personal favorite traps, and that's because it does so much damage, and just the trap itself is amazing. So obviously the gas trap has a duration effect, so it's going to, you know, it's going to squirt some gas on the husks, and they're going to take you know, multiple damages throughout a duration. And you can upgrade these perks obviously, but this is one of the highest hitting traps in game overall. So the gas trap is definitely worth having because you can put it in trap tunnels. And the thing is with trap tunnels, say if you have 3 of these back to back to back on the ceiling, they are going to take out pretty much all the health of all the husks, especially when it's leveled up. I mean, you might have seen it in some of my videos. I have like 3 ceiling traps in a row in a kill tunnel, and it absolutely shreds. And the thing is, my one isn't even perked up, so I can't wait to perk mine up because the duration could be extended by like an extra 50% of time, and that is some heavy damage. Not to mention the actual damage itself can be leveled up. So the gas trap is definitely worth getting. It's probably going to be it's the best ceiling trap in my opinion, so definitely worth getting a hold of. So let's move on to the 4th one, which is going to be the wall dynamo. So the wall dynamo. Now, these are really, really good because they can be placed on, 1 tile walls, 2 tile walls, and 3 tile walls. And what they can do is they obviously give a hard hitting electric shock. So these can go, I normally put them in my trap tunnels. You probably, like I said, I put my main build for trap tunnels is the gas traps and dynamos, and then a 3rd trap, which would be the floor trap, which I'll go on to in a bit. So the wall dynamo is a heavy hitting, it hits hard. Like look here, we've got 2 crit damages on this one, some durability, critical rating. And obviously they all cost the same, 100 legendary flux and 60 traps. So if you're looking to get hold of legendary flux, all you got to do is head over to the store, and you can buy 50 from this side here, and that 50 refreshes every week. And you can also get, if I can find it, you can get 100 legendary flux on the event side. I think there's actually 200 in there for 750 each. So get hold of them. That's a one-time thing though. So once you buy it, it doesn't restock the next week. So once you buy it, the only other way to get flux is from this weekly event items when it resets, and you can buy it. Whilst we're actually here, since I'm doing the video, the electric ceiling trap is actually really good, and you can buy it in the store now. So if you have the gold, I recommend go getting it, because you should always check the store and also weekly items to see if the trap in there is something that you can buy or want, because it's a lot easier to get gold than this flux. As I said, the flux is limited per week, but the gold you can grind out per day. So yeah, definitely get a hold of that ceiling trap if you can. So heading back to the collection book, we are going to be going to the 5th trap, which is going to be the floor trap, ceiling, floor, right. We're going to go for the freeze trap, so the infamous freeze trap. I'm not sure why it's infamous, but we're just going to say it. So the freeze trap, everything's in the title. Obviously it freezes husks, it stops them. And the good thing about this trap is it can go on ramps as well. So when you're doing Atlas builds or something, you can whack it down on the ramp sides to stop husks beating away at it. As where the floor launcher, you can't actually put them on 45-degree ramps, which is a bit of a shame. And the freeze traps is what I use in my kill tunnels. So what I do is I do 3 floor freeze traps, and then I do 6 wall dynamos, so 2 on each side, and then I do 3 gas traps, and then I do like little walls, in between, so the husks have to like weave, and basically the husks get straight up obliterated. It is like one of the best kill tunnels. So yeah, you definitely want to get your hands on the floor freeze trap, because I mean anything that's going to slow down the husks is good. Now what you can do is, the thing is you can do wooden floor spikes, but the thing is I don't think you should pay out for the floor spikes, because what you can do is these blue wooden spikes use, they use 1 less duct tape. So say you're a bit you don't have as much duct tape, you can level up a blue set of wooden floor spikes, and it's not that bad because it does the same thing as the other ones, it just does less damage. Okay, so what this one does is it does the exact same thing, which you primarily use floor spikes to slow down the husks, and these slow them down, but obviously this one costs 1 duct tape and these ones cost 2. Yeah, I was checking to see if that last one costed 0 or 1 still. But yeah, the blue ones, I actually have blue ones because I don't have gold ones yet. I'm in no rush because I've got 6TRAPS, so I use 6TRAPS over floor spikes, but it's your choice. You can choose. So for the 5th option, you can choose between the 6TRAPS or the floor spikes. And then moving on to the final trap, which some people might say, Aidan, I actually would have expected that to be higher up in the list. Now, okay, fair enough. So, wall launcher. Wall launcher is a very useful trap, but I primarily only use it now when I'm pushing husks off a ledge. But what you can do is if you don't have a wall launcher, you have your floor launchers. So what you can do is you put a floor launcher and then you can put a wall and a 45 above it. So what's going to happen is they get pushed up into the air off the 45 and they can be pushed off the map. Now obviously what you can do is when you finally get a hold of the wall launcher as well, you can whack these on the wall with the floor launchers. So you've got double launchers, and I mean, if there's husks walking across a ledge, you've got 2 launchers shooting them off it. Not many husks are going to make it through, and that's pretty much the only time I actually use the wall launchers. If it's like, you know, a defending base, I normally use like wall spikes. Now I'm going to give a shout out to wall spikes actually whilst we're here, so let's head over to oh my god, I've just ended up my collection book, sorry. Traps, wall traps, and then wall spikes. So not many people actually use wall spikes, but I've actually got a level 130 wall spikes, and they are fantastic in my opinion. So obviously I play constructor, so I have a healing base on my wall spikes, and these things do great because if you're not around, they don't have charge times, they hit every single husk that attacks it at once and every single time they attack. So it always inflicts damage back. So the only thing you're worried about is not the trap itself, but the actual wall. So when you got the wall healing, it works out pretty well. And one of the good things about this is these traps, you can have extra health put on the wall as one of the perks. So if you want to add extra health to your wall with wall spikes, you can put them on and it works perfectly. Or you can do a regeneration. It's pretty awesome, but that's just like a bonus one. If you have extra, you know, bonus gut flux, I mean, which I don't think anyone has, I mean, it's so hard to get a hold of, then, you know, wall spikes are one of the better ones to get. So I hope that helped you guys out. I mean, those are some of the better traps in my opinion. Boys, it's coming home. We got an England match tonight. Hell yeah. So I had to upload this video earlier today because I'm going to be busy throughout the day watching the match with the boys. And, you know, England are playing... Who are we playing? Sweden, I think? Yeah, I think it's Sweden. I can't remember, but we're playing tonight. This afternoon, sorry. And obviously I'm having the boys around. We're going to watch some football. Who else? Let me know in the comments down below what you're watching, you know, what teams you're supporting. Because I know not everyone watches the World Cup. I mean, but I'm not too much into football. But the World Cup, I am. That's the only time I'm like, come on, you nonsense. Let's do this. Let's bring it home. But it's going to be, you know, a good match. Hopefully we win. And, yeah, I've saw some people like, Aidan, shut up. We don't support England. So, you know, also last night's match was awesome. Brazil and Colombia. I mean, was it? No, Belgium, sorry. That was pretty awesome. I'm going to stop chatting now because you're like, Aidan, just shut up, you nonsense. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If it helped, be sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notifications bell next to the subscribe button to be notified with my daily videos. Apart from that, guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.